The pain of losing a child is unbearable, but being abandoned by your parents while grieving, that shattered me. I'm Lauren, 34 from Texas, and in 2024, my parents skipped my baby Aurora's funeral for my brother's pool party. I built a nonprofit, exposed their betrayal, and ensured their regret, going viral. This revenge story of family betrayal and courtroom justice unfolds now. Loss carves a void no words can fill, but betrayal? It's a Texas wildfire, torching your soul with cruel precision. I'm Lauren Sterling, 34, clutching my baby Aurora's tiny hand in an Austin hospital, February 2024. Her 6-month-old laugh, wind chimes in a hill country spring, now silenced by ICU machines beeping her final notes. After years of fertility battles, 2 miscarriages, and tears that soaked my pillow, Aurora was my dawn. Her dimples mine, her bright eyes her father's, her nursery a sanctuary of pink blankets and whispered lullabies. I see her 6th birthday party just weeks ago, her giggle as I sang Hush Little Baby, her tiny hands grabbing my necklace, a moment I thought would last forever. But fate, sharp as a longhorn's horn, struck fast. A fever, dismissed at first, spiraled into chaos, her chest heaving, my prayers a chant as I held her, willing her to stay. On the 7th day, as dawn bled through hospital blinds, her heart stopped. My world collapsed. My voice lost in a scream only I could hear. Aurora gone. How could they choose a party over my child's farewell? I whisper. My heart a shattered Austin oak, grief a tide drowning me. I needed my family, Ellen, Richard, my brother Ethan, to hold me, their promises to fly in my only anchor, but their absence at Aurora's funeral cuts deeper than her loss. The chapel's quiet. Just me, my husband, a few friends, Aurora's urn heavy, empty seats reserved for Ellen and Richard mocking my hope, their texts ablaze. We just couldn't handle the emotions, Lauren. Ethan's pool party's planned. Hope you understand. A pool party? My brother's promotion bash at his Round Rock mansion? Ellen's so thrilled voicemail chirping about champagne? Richard's family first? A lie as cold as a San Antonio norther? Their choice to celebrate while I mourn a betrayal sharper than any ICU beep. Ethan's call, a curt, "Sorry, sis," fades into silence. His Instagram flashing poolside selfies, captioned, "Livin' large, #family vibes." Ellen's heart emojis a slap, as if Aurora's light, my pain, were inconveniences to their revelry. My childhood stings. Ethan's new trucks, paid tuition, while I worked diner shifts for college. Their golden child always crowned, my A's ignored, his failures cheered. Their love a ledger I never balanced. How could those who raised me, who saw my tears, trade my baby's goodbye for a splash in Ethan's pool? The question's a mesquite thorn. My grief now rage, their family financial abuse, favoring Ethan's excess, a chain I won't wear. I'm alone, my friends' hugs hollow, the chapel's silence louder than Ellen's "We'll visit next month." Their dismissal, a wound no lullaby heals. My tears for Aurora now for the family I thought I had. But in that darkness, a spark ignites. Not a scream, but a vow, like a Guadalupe River current, cold, unstoppable, a plan to make them regret, not with hate, but with power. I'm not just grieving, I'm rising, Aurora's memory a flame, my nonprofit dream, Aurora's light, a seed to honor her, to lift others, not their lies. Ellen, Richard, Ethan see me as broken, but I'm Lauren Sterling, forging a revenge story, not of vengeance, but of courtroom justice-style truth. My boundaries a wall they'll never scale. The Austin skyline glints, my heart a storm. I'll make them see Aurora's worth. Their betrayal no match for the legacy I'll build, a tide they'll drown in. This isn't just loss, it's my rebirth, and their poolside cheers will fade under the weight of the justice I'm crafting in silence.
Grief can drown you, but betrayal? It's a Texas Longhorns charge, goring your heart with a fury that demands justice. I'm Lauren Sterling, 34, hunched over my desk in my Austin apartment, March 2024. Aurora's nursery is silent tomb, her 6-month-old giggle a fading echo after her heart stopped. My parents' betrayal, skipping her funeral for Ethan's pool party, searing like a hill country blaze. Their text, cold as a Guadalupe River gust, haunts me. We just couldn't handle the emotions, Lauren. Ethan's party's planned. Hope you understand. Understand? My baby's urn sits heavy, her light snuffed out, and they chose Ethan's Round Rock mansion? Their hope you understand, a blade sharper than a San Antonio switch knife, slicing through my trust. Ethan's Instagram is a gut punch, him grinning poolside, champagne flute raised, captioned, "Family first, hashtag living the dream." Ellen's comment, "Proud of my star," a venomous sting. Richard's heart emoji, a mockery, as if Aurora's farewell was a schedule conflict. My childhood claws back, Ethan's new trucks, paid college, while I slung burgers for rent. Their golden child crowned, my tears ignored. Their family financial abuse, pouring money into Ethan's excess, a chain I've worn too long. How could they choose a party over my child's farewell? I whisper, my voice a spark in the dark, my grief a storm I'll wield, not a weight they'll use to bind me. I pull back, my husband's worried glances a distant hum, my heart a locked vault as I pour myself into Aurora's light, a nonprofit dream to honor my grandmother, a pediatric nurse, offering grief counseling for mothers like me. My great-aunt Lillian's secret inheritance, stocks, properties, millions, sits untouched, a gift I kept quiet, now a weapon to forge my plan. My silence not defeat, but a chess move in a game they don't know I'm playing. I hire a private investigator, not for scandal, but for strategy, targeting the Austin resort where Ellen and Richard partied last Christmas, excluding me, their family only, a lie as hollow as a Fort Worth saloon. The PI's report lands. Ellen's yearly bookings, Ethan's lavish bashes, their love for the resort's infinity pools, a stage for their golden child's ego, my absence a pattern etched in their champagne toasts. I call Ana Torres, my lawyer friend, her voice a lifeline. Lauren, they've always played favorites. Use that inheritance to flip their game. Ana, 40, my mother figure, thought her own manipulative in-laws, her loss, her sister to their greed, a mirror to my battle, her words a San Marcos breeze. Your nonprofit's your heart, but this resort, it's your checkmate. I nod. My condos glow, laptop, Aurora's photo, a war room, my plan a shadow. Buy the resort through a shell company, wait for Ethan's next bash, strike when their smugness peaks. Aurora's light takes root, Zoom counseling sessions, fundraisers in Austin bars, my grief a river feeding hope. Each mother's story a brick and a legacy my family can't touch. Ethan's email pings, a smug invite to his epic summer bash at the resort. No drama, just family vibes. His no emotional drama, a jab at my loss, a taunt I'll turn against him. I smirk, my PI confirming the resort sale, my company sealing the deal,
Their poolside dreams now mine to shatter. Their regret, my silent aim. Ellen's "We'll visit next month" text, unanswered, is a Fort Worth brick. Their absence at Aurora's funeral, a debt they'll pay, not with apologies, but with the weight of their choices. I'm not the mother they left weeping. I'm Lauren Sterling, a storm rising, my nonprofit aflame, my plan a revenge story they'll feel, not hear. The Austin skyline pulses, my resolve iron. I'll make them regret, not with screams, but with courtroom justice-style precision, setting boundaries they'll never cross. Aurora's light lives in me, in every mother I'll save, a legacy stronger than their betrayal, a tide that'll sweep their lies into oblivion.
Power isn't loud, it's a Texas river, quiet but relentless, carving canyons through betrayal's stone. I'm Lauren Sterling, 34, standing in an Austin community center, August 2024, my nonprofit Aurora's Light blooming, a beacon for grieving parents born from the ashes of my baby Aurora's death and my family's cruel abandonment. 6 months ago, Ellen and Richard skipped Aurora's funeral for Ethan's pool party. Their text, "We just couldn't handle the emotions," and Ethan's Instagram champagne toast, "Family first, #living the dream," a betrayal sharper than a longhorn's horn. My grief a spark, now ablaze. How could they choose a party over my child's memory? I whisper, my voice a vow, fueling my silent plan. Own the Austin resort they love, turn their stage into my checkmate. Aurora's Light grows fast. Virtual counseling for mothers, fundraisers in 6th Street bars, Austin's heart opening to my mission, local radio and KXAN News spotlighting our grief retreats, influencers sharing #Aurora's Light, each post a brick in a legacy my family can't touch. My great-aunt Lillian's inheritance, millions in stocks, properties, funds my vision. My shell company closing on the resort, its infinity pools and palm line paths where Ellen once bragged family only, excluding me, now mine to command. I meet Clara Hayes, my mentor, at a Zilker Park bench, her 52-year-old eyes weathered as a hill country oak, holding mine. "You're stronger than their lies, Lauren," she says, her first words to me months ago. After my loss, a lifeline. Clara, a nurse who buried her daughter at 15, knows grief's weight. Her quiet strength, a mother's love I never had from Ellen, her story, cutting off her manipulative parents, guiding me. Build something they can't break, not just for Aurora, but for you. Her words, shared over coffee, her hand on mine, are a Fort-worthing anchor. Your nonprofit's your sword, their resort your shield. Use both. I nod, her faith a spark, my plan no longer just revenge, but a rebuilding story, my setting boundaries a wall. Ethan's oblivious, his latest email boasting a summer bash at the resort. Luxe vibes, no drama. His influencer friends hyping it on TikTok. Ellen's "can't wait" reply a taunt, their smugness a fuse I'm ready to light. The PI's updates pile. Ellen's resort bookings, Ethan's annual blowouts, their love for its private villas a weakness. My purchase sealed, the manager now answering to me, their family playground my chessboard. Aurora's Light gains traction, a local news segment airing my story. Lauren Sterling honors her daughter, helping grieving mothers heal, my trembling voice steady. The studio lights bright as a San Marcos dawn, my pain now power. I'm not alone. Mothers join our retreats, their stories of loss weaving a quilt. My Austin community, baristas, therapists, neighbors, sharing #Aurora's Light. My nonprofit, a tide lifting others, not Ethan's champagne dreams. But the pain lingers. Ellen's "hope you understand," Richard's silence, Ethan's #family vibes post.
their family financial abuse, lavishing Ethan while I grieved, a wound I'm turning into strength, not scars. Anna Torres, my lawyer friend, calls, her voice a Gulf breeze. "Lauren, the resort's yours. Ethan's bash is in 2 months. You're ready to flip their world." Anna, 40, my mother figure, fought her in-laws' greed. Her loss, her sister, a mirror. Her pride, a Fort Worth sunrise. You're not just fighting, you're living well, rewriting their script. I smile. My condos glow, laptop, Aurora's blanket, a war room. My nonprofit's growth, a shield. My resort ownership, a sword. My plan, a revenge story, not of hate, but of courtroom justice-style truth. The community center hums, mothers sharing stories, my team planning retreats, Austin's media, radio, blogs, TV, amplifying our mission. Each step a defiance of Ellen's too emotional, Richard's absence, Ethan's poolside smirk. I'm not the mother they left weeping. I'm Lauren Sterling, victim to advocate. My nonprofit, a flame. My resort, a trap. Their betrayal, a spark. I'll fan into a reckoning. The Austin skyline glints. My resolve, granite. I'll make them regret. There lies no match for the legacy I'm forging, a tide that'll sweep their golden child's crown away. Aurora's light burns in me, in every mother I lift, a legacy stronger than their manipulative parents' games, a justice they'll feel when my silence speaks loudest.
Revenge isn't a scream. It's a Texas lightning bolt, striking with precision, leaving betrayers stunned in its wake. I'm Lauren Sterling, 34, standing in the grand villa of an Austin resort, February 2025, my white dress crisp, heart pounding like a 6th Street drumline, ready to face my manipulative parents, Ellen and Richard, and my brother Ethan, who skipped my baby Aurora's funeral for a pool party. Their betrayal, choosing Ethan's Round Rock bash over my grief, their cold text, we just couldn't handle the emotions, fueled my silent plan. Aurora's Light, now a viral nonprofit, my secret resort ownership, a trap set to spring. Today is Ethan's epic summer bash, his TikTok hyped with influencers. Ellen's "can't wait" reply a spark to my fuse, their smugness blind to my checkmate. How could they choose a party over my child's memory? I whisper, my voice a vow, my nonprofit a beacon, this resort my stage for courtroom justice-style truth. My team, nonprofit staff, a video crew, waits in the wings, the manager nodding. All set, Miss Sterling. You own everything. Villas, pools, security. The resort's lush, palm-lined paths, infinity pools glinting under hill country sun, where Ellen once toasted family only, excluding me, now my domain to reclaim. Ethan arrives, designer swimsuit gleaming, his influencer posse trailing, Ellen in a sundress, Richard's aviators smug, their laughter a Fort Worth saloon's din, blind to the gate's steel. Name? The guard asks, tablet in hand, his voice flat as a San Marcos plane. Jordan Sterling, Ethan snaps, tossing his hair. My family's on the list, check it. The guard clicks, pauses. Sorry, Mr. Sterling, you were removed last night. Private event. Removed? Ellen's voice rises, pearls trembling. By who? We booked this months ago. I step forward, my heels clicking on cobblestone, my team behind me, cameras rolling, boxes labeled Aurora's Light in hand. I removed you, I say, eyes locked on theirs. Ethan's jaw drops, his champagne swagger gone, Ellen's sundress wilting, Richard's aviators slipping, their faces pale as a San Antonio fog. You missed Aurora's funeral for this pool, I say, voice steady as a longhorn stride.
Now I own it, and you're not invited. Ellen gasps, Lauren, you bought this place? No, I reply. I own it. Every villa, every palm, every drop in that pool you chose over my daughter's goodbye. Ethan laughs, bitter, his influence of friends filming, stunned. You're joking, right? You can't do this. Oh, I did, I say, handing them a card. This weekend was family only. You made it clear I don't belong, so I made my own. The guards move in, polite but firm, escorting them out. Ethan's, this is my event, fading. Ellen's, you're cruel, a hollow echo. Richard's silence, a Fort Worth brick. My crew films, #Aurora's light trending instantly, TikTok exploding. She owned the resort! Justice for Aurora! Netizens rallying, my revenge story, not vengeance, but truth. A stand against family financial abuse. Claire Hayes, my mentor, stands beside me, her 52-year-old eyes bright as a Zilker Park star. You turned their stage into yours, Lauren, she says, her loss, her daughter at 15, a mirror to my strength. Clara's wisdom, her first talk months ago, build what they can't break, anchors me. Her pride a San Marcos breeze, proof my setting boundaries is power, not cruelty. Ethan's face, replayed in my mind, cracks. His shock, raw. His, you can't do this, a plea. Regret flickering as guards pull him away, a golden child dethroned by his sister's quiet might. The resort hums, my team setting up a candlelit event for grieving mothers, their stories ready to weave under Austin's stars. My nonprofit a lighthouse, my ownership a shield. Ellen's family-only taunts, Richard's poolside toasts, Ethan's #living the dream posts, they're dust now. Their betrayal a spark I fanned into a movement, my pain a legacy. I'm not the mother they left weeping. I'm Lauren Sterling, victim to advocate, my nonprofit aflame, this resort a reckoning. Their lies no match for my truth. The hill country sky glows, my resolve iron. I'm living well, my boundaries a fortress. Their regret a shadow I don't need to chase. Aurora's light burns in every mother I lift, in every post sharing #Aurora's light, a justice stronger than their champagne, a tide that'll drown their golden dreams forever. Consequences don't shout, they crash like a Texas flash flood, sweeping away lies with merciless truth. I'm Lauren Sterling, 34, standing in my Austin office, March 2025, Aurora's light of viral nonprofit, my heart steady after turning my manipulative parents' world upside down at their cherished resort where I barred them for choosing Ethan's pool party over my baby Aurora's funeral. My #Aurora's light TikTok, millions strong, sparked a movement, netizens chanting justice for Lauren after I owned the resort. Ellen's you're cruel and Ethan's shocked you can't do this, a fleeting echo of their betrayal, my courtroom justice-style triumph a beacon. Now their empire crumbles, Ethan's brand tanks, sponsors fleeing his Lux influencer image, his TikTok rants, betrayed by family, drowned by #Aurora's light comments. You skipped a funeral, bro. Ellen plays victim, her tearful Austin Chronicle interview, Lauren's tearing us apart, a desperate bid, her pearls and quivering voice a performance, claiming I stole their resort. Netizens debunking her with resort sale records, my ownership airtight. Richard is silent. His family-first Instagram days gone. Their Fort Worth ranch house facing foreclosure, a financial abyss from years of lavishing Ethan, their family financial abuse, favoring him while I grieved, a noose tightening. A letter arrives from their lawyer, not an apology, but a plea. Meet to discuss financial assistance. Your parents are in debt. The twist? Their house, remortgaged to fund Ethan's ventures, is in my name, a tax dodge from when I was 21, forgotten until my nonprofit's legal audit. How could those who raised me weave such poison against us both, I whisper. The deed a key, my pain now power. My revenge story not vengeance, but reclaiming what's mine. I meet them in my office, Ellen in sunglasses, Richard staring at the floor. Ethan absent, rebranding in Houston. No water offered, no smiles, just a letter slid across. I forgive you, but I owe you nothing. This house is now Aurora's light. Ellen gasps, "You're taking our home?" "No," I say with a voice as steady as a longhorn's stride. "I'm donating it. A grief retreat for mothers who've lost children, a haven, not your shame."
Richard's jaw tightens. "That's our life's work." "Your work," I reply, "was choosing Ethan's pool over Aurora's farewell. This is mine. Setting boundaries, building hope." They break. Ellen's tears reel, Richard's hands shaking, their regret a Fort Worth brick. But I don't comfort, letting their silence mirror the chapel's empty seats, my heart guarded. Clara Hayes, my mentor, calls, her 52-year-old voice a San Marcos breeze. "You turn their chains into wings, Lauren. Living well is your victory." Clara, who lost her daughter, her fight against manipulative parents, my map, her pride, a hill country star. You're victim to advocate, lifting others with Aurora's light. My nonprofit thrives. Zoom retreats, Austin fundraisers, mothers finding solace, hashtag Aurora's light posts flooding TikTok. Lauren's a warrior. My pain, a quilt. Each story, a thread. My legacy, unbreakable. The house transfer set, a retreat for grieving parents. My financial power reclaimed. The deed, a shield against their years of favoritism. My savings rebuilt. My team lead role, a crown. Ethan's latest TikTok, a choked, "I'm sorry, Lauren. I didn't know how deep this went." Hints at regret. But his poolside hashtag living the dream still stings. His sincerity a shadow I don't chase. Ellen and Richard's debt, their foreclosure, isn't my doing. Their choices, not my justice. Their silence now a plea I don't answer. Their regret a ripple I don't need. My Austin condo glows. Laptop, Aurora's blanket, city lights, a haven. My life a testament to living well. My boundaries a fortress against their manipulative parents' games. I'm not the mother they abandoned. I'm Lauren Sterling, advocate, free. My heart a Texas prairie, wild and rooted. Their betrayal dust under my boots. The hill country sky burns, my resolve aflame. Aurora's light is my justice, a legacy stronger than their lies, a tide that'll lift others while they sink. Legacy isn't built on ashes, it rises, like a Texas prairie blooming through betrayal's scorched earth. I'm Lauren Sterling, 34, standing on my Austin condo's balcony, June 2025. The skyline a canvas of living well, a year after my manipulative parents, Ellen and Richard, skipped my baby Aurora's funeral for Ethan's pool party. Their betrayal a spark I turned into Aurora's light. That wound, their cold text, we just couldn't handle the emotions. And Ethan's hashtag living the dream champagne toast fueled my revenge story. Not vengeance, but truth. My resort reckoning and house donation, a courtroom justice style, stand against their family financial abuse. Aurora's light shines. Hotlines buzzing 24/7, weekly Austin support groups, small scholarships for grieving mothers, retreats in our donated Fort Worth house, each call, each hug, a thread in a quilt of hope. My daughter's light in every life we touch.
TikTok's #AurorasLight trends. Netizens cheering, "You're the mother warrior we needed." My journey from victim to advocate, a beacon. Comments flooding, "Lauren saved my sister's heart." My pain, now a movement. Austin's embrace, a hill country dawn.
Ellen and Richard's silence lingers, their bankrupt Arlington condo a shadow, their plea for my help unanswered, their regret, if it exists, a mystery, like a San Marcos fog I don't chase. Ethan's latest TikTok, a quiet, "Lauren, I'm sorry, I didn't see their game," hints at remorse, but his poolside #family vibe still stings. His sincerity, a question mark. A debate online. Will he change, or is it another golden child's play? How could those who raised us weave such poison? I muse. My voice a vow, my boundaries a fortress. Their absence at Aurora's funeral, a debt paid, not in hate, but in purpose. Clara Hayes, my mentor, visits, her 52-year-old eyes bright as a Zilker Park star. "You forged a legacy, Lauren," she says. Her loss, her daughter, a mirror. Her fight against manipulative parents, my map. Her hug, a San Antonio breeze. My condo glows. Laptop, Aurora's blanket, city lights, my haven, my team lead role a crown, my savings rebuilt, my life a testament to living well, my nonprofit a lighthouse for mothers lost in grief's dark. Grandma Ruth's calls, her stories of Ellen's favoritism are my chosen family, stronger than the one that chose Ethan's pool. Her love of Fort Worth sunrise I carry forward. Ethan's "Can we talk" message sits unread. His regret uncertain. My setting boundaries a gate I'll open only when trust earns the key. Their lies no longer my chain. I'm not the mother they abandoned. I'm Lauren Sterling, advocate, free, my heart a Texas prairie, wild and unyielding, their betrayal dust under my boots. Aurora's light burns in every hotline call, every retreat, every mother I lift, a legacy stronger than their manipulative parents' games, a justice brighter than their champagne. The Austin sky blazes, my resolve aflame. Setting boundaries is my freedom, Aurora's light my triumph, a tide that'll lift others while their regret fades unanswered. Has family betrayal broken you? How did you set boundaries to live well? Share below, like, and subscribe for more revenge stories of triumph.